Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a new concealer review for you. Usually around the beginning of the year you start seeing a lot of concealers coming out, and definitely this year we did have multiple brands coming out with different concealers. Around the August time you start seeing different foundations, but I think it's so nice to kind of compare all of these different concealers. Today I'm reviewing Armani's new Luminous Silk Concealer. This concealer came out with 20 different shades and it retails for $38. I did purchase it off of the Armani Beauty website. This is the first Armani Beauty purchase that I have ever made, so I'm really excited to try this new concealer out. Now, right off of the Armani website, this concealer claims to be a multi-purpose concealer that highlights and conceals while providing 24 hours of hydration. This is so important this time of the year. Underneath my eyes, and actually my entire face, has been feeling so dehydrated. So let's see if this concealer actually truly does hydrate the under eye area. Hopefully that causes for less creasing, but we will see. It also claims to have comfort within medium buildable coverage and a flawless radiant finish. So let's see what this concealer looks like. So like I mentioned, I did purchase this concealer off of the Armani Beauty website, and I also ended up purchasing the foundation. They do have a Luminous Silk foundation. This has been a cult favorite for many. I've never tried it before, so I thought since the new concealer came out, it would only be good to go ahead and get the foundation and kind of compare both of them together. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. I did get color 5.5 in the foundation. This is what the bottle looks like. If you guys have tried this concealer, is it one of your favorites? I'm not sure. I always hear people raving about this foundation, so I'm quite excited to try it. This is the concealer. Now I went for color 5.25. Whenever I choose a concealer online, I always end up going for a medium neutral undertone. Even for a foundation, I feel that that color always tends to be the right one. But let's see. I have been proved wrong before. Oh yeah, this seems like a good color. This seems very soft. It kind of reminds me of the recent Dior concealer that came out. It also has a kind of that silky, soft texture. But let's see what it looks like on the eyes. I just zoomed you guys in, so I'm going to start off with the Luminous Silk foundation. And I am going to use my Tati Blend-A-Full to go ahead and blend all of that into my skin. So I'm just going to take a few pumps. Probably like 3. This foundation is just a little bit runny, but let's see what it looks like. It seems like it would be a good color. So I'm just gonna dab this right on, and then I'm gonna blend it in. This foundation blended so naturally and beautifully into my skin. I honestly don't feel like I have anything on, and it looks really glowy as well. So I guess the concealer kind of has that same consistency where it's going to give you that hydrated type of look. Definitely love it. I can see why it's a favorite for many, or at least the first impression of it. Let's see how it really sits on the skin throughout the day. But let's get into the concealer now. Now the applicator actually doesn't pick up too much. Yeah, I felt like I had to dip in twice to kind of give me the amount that I need. Definitely feels very light right underneath the eye, so I can see how it's a medium type of coverage. Let's go ahead and blend that in. It sinks right into the skin. And you know how some foundations and concealers kind of have that powdery type of look when you first apply it? I feel like this one doesn't have that. It kind of feels like I'm applying a cream, like a moisturizing cream underneath my eyes. I even felt that with the foundation as well. It doesn't leave kind of like a powdery type of look. Okay, so there's a difference. Definitely gives a glow underneath the eyes. Not high coverage by any means. You can definitely still see that, but it's enough coverage to kind of be an everyday type of concealer, I feel. Okay, let's go ahead and apply it onto the other eye. Okay, so there is the foundation and the concealer. I definitely feel a lot of dewiness to my skin. It honestly feels like I have a tinted moisturizer on and a tinted concealer on, although I don't think they actually make a tinted concealer, but this one definitely feels that way. It even looks like it. Look at that glow underneath my eyes. And even on my face, I feel that it looks like I have a highlighter on, right? Very interesting. I'm really curious to see how this wears throughout the day. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup off camera and I will be right back. I just added some bronzer and blush, and I think what I'm going to do, and this was a suggestion by one of you guys, is when I do a concealer review to go ahead and set one side and keep the other side without setting it with any kind of powder. So this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and use my Huda Beauty setting powder. And I think I am just going to set the concealer on the right side. I guess this is going to mattify it a little bit, but I'm just going to leave the other side completely unset. So let's see with that how both sides kind of hold up. If the setting powder kind of gives it a different type of luminosity or finish, or even if it starts creasing more or less throughout the day. So let's see. So this side is set, this one isn't. And of course I'm going to do a day test. I do have work later on this evening. So I'll try to do a couple of check-ins, but let's see how it goes. Either way, I will let you guys know by the end of the day what I think about this concealer. So yeah, let me go about my day and let's see how this concealer holds up. It's now 9:30 at night. I just came back from work, so I thought I would sit down and give you guys my thoughts about this concealer, and I love it. I feel that it looks so good. It still looks quite fresh and dewy underneath the eyes. Now, it's not high coverage by any means. It's definitely medium coverage. The thing that I really love about this concealer is there's no creasing. Literally little to no creasing whatsoever. I'll let that kind of focus, but you can see where I set it. It kind of lasted a little bit longer than the side where I didn't set it. But other than that, look at my complexion. The foundation is amazing. Highly recommend it to you guys. I see now why it's a cult favorite, but even the concealer, it's just as good. I really like these products. Definitely one of the best concealer that has come out thus far. It's definitely a day-to-day type of concealer. If you do want a high coverage concealer, probably the Hourglass that just recently came out, I would recommend that over this one. With that said, I think I'm gonna close out this video. I definitely love this concealer, highly recommend it. It is so worth the $38. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.